I think we are good to go. Hello? Test 1, 2, 3. Hello. We are back to streaming. Oh my god. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done any streaming. I am admittedly a little bit nervous about this. I also realized that I've had music playing this entire time and none of it's been happening. There we go. Now you should be getting music. Yay! Okay. Real quick, I'm also gonna make a quick little post to say that I am live, because I am. Because that's stuff that streamers do, apparently. Music on YouTube, right now. I'm also going to grab the link to this stream so I can attach it. Because that's a thing you do. We'll get started in just a second. I have a slightly different setup than I would normally have. In that I found a new way to actually stream to OBS from Cubase. That isn't a nightmare and is still supported without having to like jump through hoops. So now it's something different. Now I'm using Session Wire, which is pretty cool. Link. Throw this in there real quick. And send that to story, and we are good to go on that part. If anything's too loud or too quiet, please tell me, because monitoring that is not always that easy. We're making the best of it. Okay. I think it's time to jump over to the old Cubase. Ba-da-ba. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cubase. Stop the music. Stop the music. Okay. Get this over here. So this is Session Wire. That's what allows me to actually get sound in here. I'm going to play some piano real quick just to test the sound. So sound testing in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't know where my sustain pedal has gone, but that's okay. We're going to work without it for now. We don't need it today. Pardon me. Okay, so this thing we can do now is actually start making some music. I had an idea for what kind of music to make, and that would be, okay, so I was a bit inspired by Austin Wintory and his somewhat recent soundtrack for a recent Aliens game. And that has a mixture of orchestra and electronic elements. I kind of wanted to see if I could get even more intimate and raw sounding. So I'm gonna see if I can make something with string quartet with electronic elements. And I think I'm gonna start with the electronic beats and parts. I want to have like a something kind of weird and raw sounding on the on a synth. So we're gonna go synth bass. Boom, boom. For anyone who hasn't seen this, this is sort of my template. Let's go there. We're gonna use pigments because I like pigments. We're gonna go synth bass 01. We'll go with that. Synth bass 01. And again, if anything is too loud at any point, please do tell me. I want this to sound good for everyone. Okay. I'm probably gonna start with a template because I just want to get to making some stuff. Types bass. It's very 808. Whoa. Maybe a little too much, but that's getting closer to what I want. Okay. Okay, back to this. Okay, so what do I want? I don't know if I like that one actually. It's closer, but I need something that's what's this? If I could get a sequence on that. That's kind of what I want. I want the rate. Get a little bit of a click with that really fast attack. Oh, that's it. If I, ooh, okay. That's not sounding anything like it did before, but I kind of want to work with that a bit. It's kind of silly sounding. We're gonna throw some. Okay. We're gonna throw some distortion on this, and we're gonna use, where is it? Berserk. Berserk just tends to make things a little bit nuts. Let's buzz more. Okay, I like that. That's kind of what I want. It almost actually it almost sounds more percussion like. So, we're gonna go low click actually. Almost percussive, so we're gonna throw that into percussion. Now we actually have to make something bassy, so maybe I could just have like a sub that just kind of exists. So for that, we're gonna do helm, bass, hold, or bass drone. And what I'm gonna do with this drone is something fun. I can see if I can sidechain this guy to this. Ooh. It's nuts sounding. Get the sub going. Make this mono. Okay, kind of like that. That's fun. Let's get a weird filter in. You could probably do something with that to start it. Nah. I could also do it just based off this, but I won't. That's fun. Okay, we have a bass. Now get this going. Eventually I'll have something of a melody to add to this, but for now I just kind of want to make this kind of funny. Now need the compressor. Where is dynamics, compressor? And we're going to sidechain this to low click. Give it that much. There it is. That's a C2. C-2 rather. That is low. Yeah, let's put this. We're gonna write an A. That's a good key for eventually having a string quartet. So if I just drag this out, let's see how that sounds when we actually play it. Okay, I need that to be more dramatic. It's also odd to me that it's coming directly out of the left ear. Why is it doing that? You know what? We're gonna leave that aside for now. I'm in the meantime, I'm going to actually use the stutter here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Just cause it's a little bit. Maybe not stutter. I'll actually use. Where's the overall amplitude? That's not what I want. Okay. You know what? I'll just do it the simple way for now because I'm still getting used to Helm. And the simple way is to simply just draw it in. Dot, 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 dot. Get that to be a little bit shorter. We'll go with that for now. It's a sound. Got some crazy sounds, some ambient stuff going now. I think I have an idea for that. We need... Yeah, what we'll do is throw Helm on again, and I'm just going to use this for creating noise. Noise 01. Normally I would save ear candy for later, but I really want to set the mood for this. So get rid of you, get rid of you, maybe have a little bit of you. A little bit of noise. It's a really simple sound. The entire point of it is that I'm going to be sending it to some effects. So we're going to go this and an effect. Yeah, I want an effect. Effect send, and we're going to use one of my newer favorite effects, which is shimmer. Noise 01. Shimmer. So this doesn't need to have an 03 on it. Okay. Shimmer. I also realized you can just send it directly, but that's okay. And now I'm also going to take this and dial all the way down, because what I really want to have happen is... Yeah. That's an effect right there. I'm also going to... take you, and I'm just going to narrow out the field in which I want sound to happen. And then need some really dissonant intervals. Like that. In fact, I could probably just... Those intervals would probably work. Boom. There they are. Hey, get out of here. Throw these guys over here. They're not even time aligned or anything. I just want to see how they sound and... Oh, but here's the really dissonant stuff over here. Okay, another thing I need to do, just to give this a little bit substance, is one more instance of Helm. And this is just going to be a sub bass, because it needs a little bit of oomph. And this is literally just going to be a sub. Ugh. It's really fluttery. Throw some drive on that. Ugh. My ears are like vibrating from that sub. Just so simple, basic, but it works. Da-da-da. Come on now. Sometimes I don't know how my keyboard works, even though I use it all the time. I just press the wrong key. There it is. And just have that run. Oh. I don't know entirely how that sounds on stream, but for me it sounds kind of nasty in a good way. And then what if I add this? Yeah, you know what? Throwing that all together is just good. I need to figure out why it's panning to the left, because that's a little annoying. Probably a specific reason that's built into Pigments that I don't know, because I'm still learning this plugin every time I use it. It's such a massive plugin. But for now, what I'll do is throw a mono. You know, I'll put a band-aid on this problem with an audio send. Tools, spatial panning. Make it mono. There we go. I can balance that out later. I just really like the way it sounds. Actually, it would probably sound better if I got you up the octave. Okay, cool. And then it sounds like yeah, and this is not really going to have any rhyme or reason. I'm probably going to throw in a bunch of weird, random intervals in this sort of noisy shimmer. So, what's next? Next would probably be something akin to like that's relatively melodic or something like like something something that would fit into arpeggios maybe a little bit. Nothing that really like sustains or anything, but get pigments going again. Sporadic. I don't know. I'm supposed sporadic. Harp. I don't know how to spell sporadic. If I do, well, that's funny. I need something that is a sequence. It's Super Saber. Keys, stories. Where's the effects on this? I like it, but it needs to not have delay. I'll add my own reverb to this, but that works, I think. What am I thinking? Okay. Okay, yeah. That's spooky. I know I said I was inspired by Aliens, and this probably sounds nothing like Aliens, but it's where this is coming from in terms of the Austin Wintory inspiration. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to draw this in because I'm a terrible player. Got that tritone in there. Right there. There we go. Where'd that come from? There we go. Maybe like that. Kind of feeling that. Okay, let's get the strings in here because I know I talked about that. String quartet. So we're gonna need you or as activate. I'm used to having a button that just activates. I don't have to look through this at all. Oh no. I control thing. Where is enable tracks? There we go. Doi. I'm used to having like a hotkey that does that. I never have to look through the right click menu because that's just annoying most of the time. But that is broken for me right now, so yay. Imagine having things that function. That'd be awesome. Okay. So, we're gonna that still works. My instrument controls at the very least. I'm also going to activate the staccato modes of these because sometimes it's just nice to be able to play without having to worry about that stuff. Staccato. It's already been half an hour. What's going on? Can I, actually, what if I did have that? Yeah, you know what? Can I give that to the violin? Give that to violin too. Just because I feel like it. Dun, 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 dun. I will put it. I'll start by putting it in here. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Dun. Ooh, you know what? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need to I'm gonna delay this track by like a beat or a bar or something. Because we don't need it to do that right away. This is kind of, yeah, I have a weird idea where it's just gonna be strings. I have weird ideas so suddenly. Like, what if this was like in a weird time signature, like 7 or something like that? Because it could be weird like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking weird ideas. I'm going to, just for now, copy this, throw it into that, and yeah, so basically just copying the violin line I just created, putting it in violin 1 and putting it out the octave so we get the... Now this guy. Then I'm gonna double again by putting it in the other. I like that. Adds a little bit of something. The viola can do something. Maybe that. I don't know if that would sound good or not. This is already kind of atonal. Where is that note? There we go. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah, that's just kind of... Then I'll throw that into both versions of viola. Get rid of this for a second because I can't actually tell what's going on. And okay, just strings. Let's just get strings. Okay, let's get the cello in here so we can get some better context. Da 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 da. I don't know if that's even possible on the cello. An A and an F to a... Maybe. To a B and an E. Could be. If not, sue me. It might not be actually, but that's okay. We'll make it happen for the sake of this, because I don't expect anyone to actually play this. I just want to get the notes written for now. I keep doing that. Bring this down here. Dun, 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 dun. This is always the fun part of production, is just writing stuff over and again, over and over again. bump, bump, bump. It's definitely interesting sounding. I don't know if it's good, but it's there. Okay. So it's an idea. It's definitely an idea. In context, sounds like. It's sounding a bit off balance, really. I can fix that later in terms of mixing. Like, I don't have to mix on stream. That's never fun. But it is sounding a bit off balance right now, so I can clean that up later. Dun. Maybe I can have it so it's not entirely just constantly going. Yeah, actually, let's make this more interesting. Where is this? I'll save the shimmer for later. Same thing with this. So I start like in the middle of a How long is the actual the half beat? So in that case, I'll just for the sake of this have a time signature that changes. It's going to be not 2-2. I want 2. And have that in 4/4. Oh, come on. Copy and paste. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and then You could just repeat that idea kind of, but maybe with some different notes. You don't need to be nearly as long. Boom. Copy all the string parts right there. That lines up right there, and then copy over that. I don't want it to be necessarily the same, but it is kind of cool. It's just kind of, yeah, I kind of like that it's going to be changing time signatures, like between like a 2 and a 4. There's something a bit chaotic about that. Well, what other ideas do we have over here? Throw this in there. We'll see what that sounds like. For some reason, this whole noise thing, I might actually, I don't like it as much as I thought I would. So we're going to disable that track, not worry about it for now. And maybe revisit it later. I don't know. It's very much more, I don't know, there's something about it that's very Super Mario Galaxy, which is cool, but I don't know if it fits this. I don't know. There's a specific level. It's like the Trash Galaxy in that game that has a very like ethereal sound to it, very much like that. This noise track here, that shimmery track, it's fine, but it's definitely not what I'm going for. I need something that's a little bit more just kind of hitting you in the face, like aggressive but subdued. Maybe, okay, how about something a little bit kind of crazy sounding? There's some percussion in here. Taiko drums are always fun. Something like that, maybe. That might sound actually kind of cool. I might actually play that in myself. Metronome. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-dun. Try that again. Almost. Almost. I like that a lot. Something really brings it together with that. Then we'll go here. Something I like about that. Okay. Something's tying that together. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a lot more in your face. All the bass stuff, the subs and all that we're going to do. Separate tracks. So boom. Ba-dum-ba-dum. And we're also going to throw in some high taikos. And I like to have my taikos on separate tracks, like lows, mids, and highs. Just keeps things clean and easier to mix all together, especially as okay, maybe something like that. That's really chaotic and not clean, but I kind of like it. I am going to try and timeline that though a bit. I might actually just do it again because it's a little silly. Probably doesn't help that I don't have the metronome on. Let's turn that on. I do need to fix the lows, actually, if I'm going to do that. So, timeline. There we go. Double everything. I like it. Okay. It's a little just chaotic and crazy sounding, not gonna lie, but that's kind of what we were going for, isn't it? What happens if I bring this back? Reintroduce the shimmer. Go. Close that gap a bit because I realized that was off-timed. Quantized incorrectly. I like that. Okay. I'll admit I am stretching some compositional muscles that I haven't used in a hot minute. I'll just call this stream 20. That's what I named the file, like the folder that I'm putting this in. I don't even know what entirely to call this is even as a demo. It's just kind of silly sounding. I'll probably have to get some even weirder sounds, like maybe some like very tactile, percussive sounds. Like I remember when Austin Wintory made the video on making his track for the Alien soundtrack for the Aliens game. He used like this pad of sticky notes that was still in like the plastic packaging, almost like a very tacky, like clicky, uh, not a shaker, but like some sort of percussive instrument that was really cool. It sounded fantastic, and I loved listening to it. Um, in the video, you can actually see him playing his sticky note unopened package, which was kind of funny. Um, um, this does sound better, I think, with the shimmer now that there's more elements that are in lows and stuff that is a lot more grabbing at you. Doesn't feel like this one wants to play anymore. Why? Whatever. Let's disable it again because I'm still not sure about it entirely. It's cool, but cool doesn't do everything. Save that. Yeah, it's an idea, and there's no guarantees that it'll work on the same track every stream. And I guess yeah, we are getting close to the 8 o'clock mark, so, and I have been working on this for close to an hour at this point, which is how long I normally like to go for these streams when it comes to actually making music. The entire point of these streams when I first started them, and this is stream number 20, it took us months to finally get stream 20 working. I remember I did a stream 20 and it fell apart because the plugin and program I was using before just didn't work. So yeah, now that it's working, it's great, it's cool. The yeah, I'll switch over to the camera right now, get the music back, get something a little bit, sure. So the entire point of these streams is kind of as a it's an archive of me actually getting work done. I've always kind of struggled with forcing myself to get composition work done or just doing it. So this is sort of a way of giving proof to the fact that I am in fact doing it. Last of Us, sure. The track from The Last of Us is always fun. Yeah, so I would love to do these more often. I'm not gonna be sticking to a specific schedule. I tried to last time, and that wasn't as it didn't really work out. And this is more for me to just like, hey, whenever I feel like it, really. Which may seem kind of counterproductive to wanting to prove that I'm constantly doing music, but I have a lot of other stuff going on. Like now I'm actually working in the music industry, and like both outside of just streaming and composition stuff, I'm in a few bands now, and yeah, things have changed a lot over the past few months for the better when it comes to music. So yeah, also new place, that's a whole thing. Last time I streamed, I was still living in my parents' basement, and now I have my own place, and it's the best. It's great. I love working on music in this space. I have my own separate studio from the bedroom. So yeah, for those who did tune in to the stream, thank you so much. If you liked what you saw today, please feel free to subscribe or give a like. That way you can see more. If you want to be notified when the streams come up next, feel free to hit that notification bell. Yeah, I might be getting into vertical content on YouTube, doing the YouTube Reels at some point. Who knows? Maybe I'll even make like chopped up versions of these streams at some point. Who knows? At some point, I do want to revisit and finish older projects from earlier streams. I was revisiting those recently, just for fun. And that's kind of what got me into wanting to stream again, but also just because those are just good pieces that I liked. I really was happy with, especially like the more adventurous feeling tracks I did. So yeah, we'll definitely have to look into those in the future. All right. I'm not entirely sure what else to talk about here. I am probably gonna hop off, eat some dinner, relax, and yeah, plan for the next stream, which I don't want to necessarily go more than a week before the next stream. So yeah, I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Bum, bum.